What's going on, guys? Mishukushu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we will be going over the new event as well as the new banner that was released last night. But before that, I do want to show you guys an Aguri cap that I got really close. I forgot where she would be though. I want to say she was a UG2. No, it was not this one. That was this one. Yeah, it was a UG4, not a UG2, and I managed to get the 1200 in speed, stamina, and power. And also an S in long distance, and also Arc Maestro, so I was able to get the recovery skills that I wanted. But I'm not too sure if this is enough wise. So let me know down in the comments if this is enough wise for or wisdom for the champions meeting, because this was a really lucky run for me to get stamina, because stamina was the one that I was trying to get to 1200 as well. I also swapped over a little bit of stamina inheritance over to this, just a little bit more, about 42, so that helped out a lot. And we still managed to get guts at around 600. So it's all down to if this is enough wise. Like, it is close enough to 1,000 like I wanted it to be, but still at the same time it's like, could I have gotten more? And pretty much the same setup from the run that I did for you guys. So let me know down in the comments. I haven't done any other runs besides Aguri Cap, so thought I'd just let you guys know. But we do have a new banner over here, Mejuro Ardent as well as Sakura Chiono. So why don't we go over them? And like I said before, translations may sound a little off, but with Game Tora not updating theirs right away anymore, I just kind of take the initiative now to do the best I can to translate it for you guys. So Mejuro Ardent at level 1. We do have 95 speed, 95 stamina, 77 power, 85 guts, and 98 wise. And then at level 5, we do have 116 speed, 116 stamina, 94 power, 103 guts, and 121 wise. Her aptitudes: A in grass, B for miles, A in medium range, and D for long distance. So you can use it from miles to long distance. I believe short distance also, if you would bring it up a bit, but miles to long distance I would say would be the best. And then for her positions, I'm pretty sure we all just use her as a leader. So, and then her growth rate is 8% in speed and stamina and 14% in wise. Now going over her unique skill, which is Dancer the Present. If you are in a good position on the final straight line and close to a Musume behind you, so I guess a horse girl behind you, use your stamina to increase your speed and move slightly forward. Going to her innate skills or initial skills, we have Tokyo Racecourse, getting a little better at Tokyo Racetrack. Medium distance straight line, or medium distance straights, slightly increased speed in a straight line for medium distance. And then head on at the beginning of the race. If you are in the front, acceleration will increase slightly for leaders. Going over to her awakening skills, we do have pace keep, or keep up the pace, if I'm not mistaken. Endurance recovers slightly when overtaken in the middle of the race. Then we have Indomitable Heart. Endurance recovers when overtaken in the middle of the race. Leaders corners, slightly increased speed in the corners for leaders. And then Light Beam Flash for increasing speed in a straight line for middle distance. Going over her evolution skills, we'll go over here and here. So From Indomitable Heart to Beautiful Phosphorescence. When the end of the race approaches, recover endurance and increase speed lightly for leaders. The conditions would be possess 2 or more skills that restore endurance and stamina over 600. Going over the other one. So going from a light beam flash or a flash of light to faint and fleeting afterglow in the straight line of the last spurt. Use a little endurance and increase your speed tremendously for middle distance and leader. Evolution conditions. I believe Japan Derby. It says Japan Derby wins the Emperor's Award, so I believe you just win the Japan Derby, which takes place in the fall. Or possess 4 or more mid-range skills. I believe it's an or if it's both. I think it's both. I think. And then the second one, possess 2 or more leader skills. And then speed is over 800. That's pretty much it for Measure Arden. Now let's go over Sakura Chionoo. We just get it all out. I do like these characters, like the way they've been designed though. Sadly, I wish they had done it for the characters for like you'll see in the support cards. But let's go over Sakura Chionoo. At level 1, we have 93 speed, 83 stamina, 99 power, 82 guts, 93 wise. At 5 stars, we have, or level 5 at 5 stars, 114 speed, 102 stamina, 121 power, 100 guts, and 113 wise. Going over aptitudes, he is a grass runner. Mile and medium distance, I would assume, is the primary distances she can run, but you can still give her a shot in short distance and long distance as long as you bring it up. And then pretty sure we use her as a leader, but you can use her as a runner also. Then now going over her skills, we have her unique skill, Bloom Bloom. Is that it? Bloom Bloom. If you are competing in the middle of the race and you are in a good position at the remaining 650 kilometers or 650 meters, you will continue to increase your acceleration to make your dreams come true. We have, going to her innate skills, we have straight line expert, slightly increased speed in a straight line. Proactive measures, right? Yeah, proactive measures. When the middle stage of the race is approaching, it is easier to widen the gap slightly if you are in the front for mile distance. And then fighting spirit. If you compete in the middle of the race, your endurance will recover a little and your speed will increase slightly for medium distance. Now going over her awakening skills. At level 2, I'll just say this all in order anyway. So at level 2 we have, it says eat down. So after the final corner, the speed will increase slightly and the acceleration will slightly increase. We have Hayate Ichimonji, increase speed in a straight line. Preceding corner or leaders corners, slightly increase speed at corners for leaders. And then Flame Banjo. If you compete in the middle of the race, your endurance will recover a little and your speed will increase for medium distance. And then now going over her evolution skills. Which one are we going over? Hayate Ichimonji to a straight line full of cherry blossoms. The translation literally says very fast in a straight line. Evolution conditions: possess 3 or more skills that increase speed, and then speed is over 800. And for her other one, which is supposedly what I call it, Flame Banjo, it's maybe Flame Banjo or Be in High Spirits. Into do not want to lose. Competing in the mid race in the middle of the race restores a little endurance and increases speed for medium distance. Evolution conditions win at least 2 times in G1 in Operation Leader. And then power becomes 800 or more. And then condition 2, possess 4 or more mid-range skills. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the 2 characters. Now going over the 2, I guess we'll just take a quick look at the 2 support cards. I will be doing the 1 pull unless I have, yeah, the 1 pull. I should have saved for this, honestly, if I had known. But we have Measure McQueen and Nice Nature. But if you go to the event over here, I'll just skip through this. If we go to the event over here, the card that we get at 400k, or you guys know the drill by now. It is Tokai Teo. So just imagine if instead of Measure Arden and Sakura Chiono, we had Tokai Teo and Measure McQueen. I personally would have thought that would be better. But let's just go over, I guess, Nice Nature first. Okay. I'm trying to see how this looks, because I see 30%. I don't know if this is... Am I looking at... Oh, this is the wrong one. My bad. Okay, over here. So, at level 50, so full convex, we have 30% friendship bonus, 30% initial bond gauge, or just 30? 30 initial bond gauge, hint level 3, hit occurrence rate 50%. Just double check. 50%. Race bonus 5%. Race bonus 5%. Fan count bonus 15%. Good rate 50. Initial power 20. And the skill point bonus 1, stamina bonus 1, and motivation effect 30%. Then going over the skills, we have quite a few skills. So we have, want to make sure I got the right ones here. We have end leg, I forgot what it's called, last spurt, something like that. Slightly increases speed during the last spurt. Then we have horse lover, or big fan maybe. If there are many horse girls nearby, the speed will increase slightly. I do know this skill because I did seen it a lot of times. So then we have straight line expert, slightly increased speed in a straight line. Slipstream, you put it right behind a horse girl. Whoa, pause. I guess if you're right behind a horse girl, it will be slightly less susceptible to wind resistance. I do apologize for these kind of janky translations. I did my best. Corner expert, become good at corners and speed up slightly. Stance. At the beginning of the final stage of the race, if you are in the middle group or later, the acceleration will increase slightly for betweeners. And then cover up. If you get stuck in the early or middle stages of the race, you will be hidden and your endurance will recover slightly, and you will be able to take the course slightly better. Then this is the Kokura race course. Become a little more proficient at Kokura race course. Then we have up the pace. Speed increases slightly when overtaking in the middle of the race. Tail up. Activating a lot of skills in the middle of the race increases speed slightly. Droop Drooping horse avoidance, slightly better fighting when the front is blocked in the last spurt. And I entered a good place. If you put it, if you're right behind a horse grown front, I really don't get this translation actually. This is kind of probably the weirdest translation out of the bunch. But it's basically the gold version of Slipstream. Kind of weird. I don't like that translation. But let us move on to Mejiro Queen. Let me get her stuff out here. Queen. For Mejiro McQueen, at level 50, we do get 35% friendship bonus, 80 good rate, 5% race bonus, fan count 15%, 20 initial bond gauge, 1 hit level, 20% hint occurrence rate, 1 skill point bonus, and 2 guts bonus. Then going over her skills, we do have long distance corners, slightly increased speed at corners for long distance, and as you guys saw, long distance straights, slightly increased speed in a straight line for long distance. Shadow strike, when the end of the race is approaching, your speed will increase slightly if you are in front for long distance. Straight recovery, which is this one, slightly restores endurance in a mid straight line. And then corner recovery, cornering slightly restores endurance. Separate tank, which one was that one? Is it this one? Slightly restores the energy to run when you are about to run out in long distance, and then without looking aside, slightly recovers endurance in the middle of the race and increases speed a little for long distance. And we have Kyoto Racecourse, become a little more proficient at Kyoto Racecourse, and Evil, become a little bit evil. I think this was, I forgot what this was called, but become a little better at slightly heavy and poor conditions. As for the training event skills, we have Pioneer. I know I've seen this skill somewhere, but slightly easier to move forward in the early stages of the race. I don't remember what's the name of that one. Translation is a little off on that one. No, omission. If you can make a start without being late, you'll recover a little endurance at the beginning of the middle stage for long distance runners. I mean, not runners, leaders, right? Yeah, leaders. Show off. Acceleration slightly increases towards the end of the race if you get to the front or within 4 bars from the front just before the end of the race. And Beyond the Rabbit recovers endurance in the middle of the race and increases speed a little. This is a really good card for long distance because it has so many long distance supports. So if you guys are looking for a stamina card, I think this would be pretty good for, especially with the champions meeting we have right now. But let us go and do the one pull that I have. See if we can get lucky. I mean, anything can happen, but I figured. I don't think, yeah. At least I got more goddess statues and I guess another twin turbo. That is a lot of nice natures though. I don't think I need her anymore. Or do I? I think I will be using the gems I used to pull more on this banner because I do want to get at least one of them. It doesn't really matter at this point. I probably measure Arden more than Sakura Chiono, but I do like both of them. I just want to have at least one of the event characters. And then now going over we'll go over the Tokai Teo card first. Gonna be too bad. If I can just make it, there we go. For the Tokai Teo card at level 50, 20% friendship bonus, hint level 4, 60% hint occurrence rate, 20 initial speed, initial bond gauge 20, 35 good rate, 1 speed bonus, and 2 power bonus. Going over skills, it's not as much, obviously, because it is a free card. Same one. We have... Sorry, trying to pick the right one. Sure footsteps. When the final stage is approaching, if... Oh, this is not the right one. My bad. Which one is it? It is that one. Okay, never mind. My bad, guys. It is this one. When the final stage is approaching, if you are in the lead or within 4 distances from the lead, your speed and acceleration will increase slightly. That is sure footsteps. Drooping horse avoidance, once again, was... When was it? It was... this one. Slightly better fighting when the front is blocked in the last spurt. Then we have skillful step. Horse selection becomes slightly smoother for leaders. Position sense, which should be this one. Getting better at the course early in the race. Then we have flexible. I believe it was this one. Getting a little better at the course towards the end of the race. Then we have lightning step for medium distance. It becomes difficult to be surrounded for a while in the middle stage of the race. Lastly, last step or light step. Slightly less fatigue when moving left and right for middle distance. As for the awakening skills, training event skills, we have runner straights, leader straights, slightly increased speed in a straight line, advanced corner, or leaders corners, slightly increased speed at corners for leaders, and then lightning step if it becomes difficult to be surrounded by the middle of the stage for a while. That's pretty much it. Honestly, with another speed card, it'll just be helpful to have if you guys are lacking in speed cards. Majority of my speed cards are free to play or from the events, besides Rikido-san Black. So it'll all work out well. And lastly, we would want to go over the event missions. I can find it real quick. Here we go. For the dailies, just log in, complete training once. Let's win the race with nurturing. Training, I assume. Play team arena and then clear all daily event missions. And going into the limited missions. Complete training 12 times. I'm just gonna go with the total. Win 60 races in training. Win a total of 40 G1 races. Acquire a total of 2 million or more fans through training. Play Team Arena 40 times. Earn a total of 3 million or more in the Team Arena. Get in the top 3 of the Osaka Cup. Get in the top 3 of the Japanese Derby. And then get top 3 at the Satsuki Award. Get in the top 3 of the Yasuda Kinen. Oh. And then enter the top 3 of the Emperor's Award Autumn by training. Get in the top 3 of the Japan Cup in training, and get in the top 3 of the Asahi High in training. So you'll pretty much see these in your race list when you go through it. It'll pretty much show up on which one is part of your mission. So that's also one way to figure it out. But that's gonna be pretty much for this video. I think I could go over a little bit of the, just to see what, we've been talking about the Aries Cup. So It is in the Kyoto race course. It is 3,200 meters. Makes it a long distance. Good conditions. Well, clockwise. So if you guys do have the goddess training or friendship friend card, if you get level 3 on all of them, you can get the gold version of it, of the green skill. It is sunny at noon and then spring, so that is pretty much it for this. Yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, guys. So if you guys did make it this far in this video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys are pulling for this banner. I would pull more, but I only have 222 carrot jewels, so I will not be attempting any pulls until I get a little bit more. So I'll be going for 1,000,000 event points, and also hopefully the banner would still be around. When does the banner leave? 409. No, it will be gone before the champions meeting starts, so I don't know how else I'm gonna be able to get more carrot jewels, so it is what it is. But with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.